Jordana, my name is Sandy Stevens and I'm Vice President of Sales at Paul Gauguin Cruises. And today I'm here to tell you why Paul Gauguin and French Polynesia are the perfect match. If you have clients that are wanting to just plant themselves on a beach in Bora Bora, then we're probably not the answer. But if you have clients that want to see other islands and don't want to lose vacation time on ferries and inter-island planes, we're the perfect fit. We bring Tahiti onto the ship. We immerse you in the Tahitian culture. We are extremely proud of Paul Gauguin Cruises. We are one of the most highly rated cruise lines in the industry, but what really makes us special is that, honestly, for you as a travel advisor, to make that phone call when your guest comes home is the easiest phone call you're ever going to make. Tahiti is absolutely magic, but it's also because we bring the magic on board. Our crew, our ship staff, everything about them is what your guests are going to come home talking about. We know that at times it's a challenge to sell Tahiti and French Polynesia. We know it's because of the distance, or what the perceived distance is, and the cost. If you have clients that are on the East Coast, all you need to do is break that trip up. Send them to LA, give them a day there, and then have them go on to Tahiti. And if they're coming that far and they want to just do a 7-day cruise, but they want a little bit more time, they can do a pre and post on top of that and have a wonderful trip. If they're coming from the West Coast, as soon as they leave Los Angeles, we're talking about a 7.5 to 8 hour flight, which is only 2 hours past Hawaii. Or as I say, 2 cocktails and a movie past Hawaii. So why Paul Gauguin Cruises in Tahiti? One, you're going to see so many islands on one of our cruises. You're going to experience all of that. The other is our ship is the most perfect size for French Polynesia. She was built for French Polynesia. She has a shallow draft so that she can get over the reefs and closer to the water. She is 332 guests, intimate. When the Paul Gauguin was built, she was built with French Polynesia in mind. And what that means is that when you're out on that pool deck, it's expansive and the views are incredible, and we wanted it to be that way. The ship has got no inside staterooms. It's 75% balcony. Many of your guests say that they don't need or want a balcony. If there was ever a place to sell a balcony, this is the place, because there is nothing that compares to waking up in the morning, sitting on your balcony with your white linen tablecloth, your delivered breakfast with your croissants and your fruit, your cappuccino, and sailing into Moorea or Bora Bora. It's priceless. And so this is the place to offer the balcony. The thing that I'm most proud of is that we bring French Polynesia onto the ship. We have 5 Tahitian women, 2 Tahitian men. We call them our Les Gauguin, and they are our social host and hostesses on board. They're there to entertain you, to talk about their culture, to show you their crafts. And I can honestly say to you, if there's 2 Tahitians in the room, there will be music and dancing. The other thing about us is that we're all-inclusive, and that means that we're the only all-inclusive product in French Polynesia, both on land and at sea. I know that for all of you, all-inclusive can mean many different things with other cruise lines and hotels and that kind of thing. So what I want you to understand is what our all-inclusive means. You pay for 4 things when you're on a Paul Gauguin cruise. You pay for your shore excursions, you pay if you have a spa treatment, you pay if you go into that boutique and buy that black pearl, and you may pay in the casino. Other than that, everything is included. I'm talking all of your alcohol, your wine, your spirits, your cappuccinos, your bottled water, your stocked minibar, gratuities. We have 3 beautiful restaurants. There's no upcharge for any of that. So this is truly an all-inclusive product. And in Tahiti, that's incredibly important because it's very expensive to go to Tahiti and stay at a resort. The first time your clients walk into a resort, sit down and eat 2 cheeseburgers and have 2 beers and it's over $100, they're going to understand the value of the Paul Gauguin. We offer something that no other cruise line offers. We have 2 private beach experiences that are absolutely amazing. We have a little tiny motu called Motu Mahana, and we spend an entire day on this island. And it is, from the moment you step off the tender and onto that beach and you get your coconut drink, and you see a chase lounge there for everyone, a palm tree there for everyone. You can do as much activity as you want. The beach toys come out. It's perfect for snorkeling. The best part, of course, is the floating bar, but we have a full barbecue. It is a day that we absolutely are pushing people off the island at the end of the day. Our second private beach experience is in Bora Bora. Now, this is completely different from what I just described. This is a private stretch of beach. There's nothing on it but white sand, turquoise water. It's what the image of what you think of when you're thinking of French Polynesia. It's this stretch of beach. You'll bring your towel, you can swim, you can paddleboard. There's a little hut with maybe they're gonna offer you a rum drink or a beer, but that's it. This is truly a vision of what French Polynesia looks like. Paul Gauguin is a luxury product. Our guest to crew ratio is 1 to 1.5, which is the same level as any of the other luxury cruise lines that you look at. The service levels are as high as any of those cruise lines, but it's different because we're casual and our crew has been together for so many years and they're so interested in who you are and wanting to get to know you. It is a genuine hospitality that only happens in Tahiti and with our crew. They are the soul of our company. Your guests can go down to the marina and have the opportunity to sea kayak or paddleboard right off the back of the ship. We also have a PADI certified dive team on board. Your guests can come on and be certified in the pool and be off on dives off the back of the ship in the Zodiac the next day. If you put your guests on any other cruise line sailing into French Polynesia, just remember those cruise lines are on their way somewhere else. And what that means is that whatever program that they have going on that ship, it's the same program that they would have in Alaska or Europe or anywhere else. Where everything on our ship is about Tahiti. It's an immersion. All of our lecturers are talking about Tahiti. We have an incredible youth program. It's the Stewards of Nature, and it's during the summer months and the 2 holiday sailings. And this isn't like any other youth program. This isn't send them off and have them play video games. This is learning about nature and the fish and the water and preserving it all. They go to the turtle rescue. They go on a shore excursion where they see the spinner dolphins and learn all about them. These kids come home changed. They come home feeling responsible for this earth. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. We're very, very proud of it. The other thing that we offer that others don't is that we have longer port stays. We know that your guests want to stay longer in places like Bora Bora and Moorea. So on our 7-day cruise, they do. We overnight in Bora Bora and we overnight in Moorea, so they have 2 full days on those islands to explore. Our itineraries are the 7-day Society Islands. Now, if you want to do more than that, you can add on. You can go to the Cook Islands, which also include the Society Islands. You can go to the Tuamotus, and you can go to the Marquesas. And we always, of course, include the Society Islands in those sailings. We have an incredible sales team. We're small, but we're amazing. And they're there to support you. They want to help you in any way they can to sell this product, and they'll train, they'll come in, they'll do cruise nights with you, anything that you want, we can help you get there. I really encourage you to go onto our website and go to the Travel Agent Center. We have videos, and the image gallery is incredible, and editable flyers. It's all there for you, and if you need help on it, we can help you navigate that. But please just remember that we're a small company. We pick up the phone, we answer it. We just want to help you sell our product and give your guests the best vacation of their life. So in conclusion, what I just want to leave you with is that before I was in this profession, I was an elementary school librarian. And I read something back in that life that I try to remember, and it is that every single morning 8 million people get up and they are so jazzed and so excited. They don't know what the day is going to bring, but they can't wait to see what it's going to bring, and they're all under the age of 5. So this is what I want you to know, is that the minute you put your guest on Paul Gauguin Cruises and they walk up that gangway, they will find their 5-year-old. Maruru.
How long has it been since you looked at anything and felt pure awe? since you looked at anything through the eyes of a child. The last time you saw something you've never seen before, met someone you've never met before, or had an experience that was totally new. When was the last time you really, truly just stopped and looked around you? Or saw nothing as far as your eyes could see? We know a place where this is possible. A place where myths still exist. Where bonds with loved ones are strengthened and new friends are made. We know a place that can introduce you to an entirely new emotion, a feeling impossible to describe in just one word. This feeling is ancient and cultured, but still feels so young and full of freedom. This feeling is wet sand and heat, wonder and excitement. This feeling is overwhelming, yet so simple. This feeling is the power of every natural element. This is the feeling of letting go. The feeling of dreams fulfilled. So come as you are and bring those most important to you. Let us introduce you to this feeling. This feeling is French Polynesia. Let us help you make French Polynesia part of your story.